Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing Disney Pixar's Ratatouille. The movie starts off by telling us the message that anyone can cook. Then it swiftly introduces us to the main character, Remy the rat. He's a rat with a distinct gift of being able to smell things extraordinarily well. He lives with this big rat clan in an attic of this old lady's house, and he gets curious one day and he wants to go learn more, and he sees this famous chef on TV, and he reads his book, and he gets very inspired in wanting to be able to learn how to cook. He gets discovered, which then the old lady starts shooting at him with a 12-gauge shotgun, and she basically shoots her ceiling down and exposes all of the rats that were living in her attic. As the rats are all escaping, Remy ends up getting separated from the rest of the clan and his family, and ends up in a sewer below France. He leaves the sewers and realizes that he's actually right next to the famous Gusteau's restaurant. He decides to have a look around, but ends up scrambling and trying to find a way out, and before he does, he ends up seeing this guy mess up the soup by throwing in some random things, and feels like he has to fix it. He's having a great time fixing the soup until he's caught by the guy, and ends up realizing that this guy isn't all that bad, and he saves him from being killed. Linguini is this guy who isn't all that great at cooking or having confidence. He's a bit clumsy and doubts himself, but as they work together, they both learn how to get better at cooking. Now, I don't think this is how the brain works or the nervous system, to be honest, but Remy's able to pull parts of his hair to make him control and coordinate his arms to be able to cook. Remy also has difficulty with his family understanding how different he is, but it's not exactly the main struggle. I guess the antagonist would be the head chef, and he wants to expand the restaurant's business to cheaper foods across other countries. But when Linguini learns he's the heir to the restaurant, the chef gets fired. Towards the end, there is also a food critic who is extremely harsh and is confident that they cannot serve him an adequate dish. When Remy and the rest of the rat clan make him ratatouille, he's surprisingly shocked at how wonderful it is. He's then told that the chef was actually a rat, and even though it's not what he expected, he was so impressed by the experience that he gave a glowing review and couldn't wait to come back again. Unfortunately, the restaurant closed due to a rat infestation, but they opened a new restaurant called Ratatouille, where Remy and Linguini can work and cook amazing meals together. This was a nice movie with a solid message about achieving your dreams, even despite what you may look like, and that talent might not be in everyone, but talent could come from anyone. The setting of the city of France is a nice change of pace than the average movie. And it's really cool to see a well-animated take on a unique character like a rat becoming a talented chef. Pixar does a good job with this movie overall, but it didn't exactly leave me wanting more. I was satisfied with the story it gave, and I liked it enough to say that it's a fun movie, but it didn't really shine too bright at any particular thing for me. The soundtrack was pretty simple, and the characters were fine, except for Remy and Linguini, which stood out a bit more thankfully. And honestly, the animation is probably what stood out the most to me. I really liked the scenery, lighting, movement, and water animations. They did a great job with all of that, and it's no surprise coming from Pixar. Overall, this is a decent but average movie that has a good message of not giving up on your dreams despite what people think of you. I think a safe place to put this movie would be a solid 6 out of 10. Something pretty nice, but nothing outstanding, to be honest. Well, that's going to wrap up my review for the Disney Pixar movie Ratatouille. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to like and subscribe down below and comment what you guys thought of this movie. I hope to see you guys all again, but until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later.